is Film School? Film School is a practical, hands-on, 2-week project that has been running for 16 years. It was designed to give the learners an inside look into how a real film set is run. Film School was created by now Vice Principal of Quality of Education Rory Mason when he was the course lead for the BTEC Level 3 Media course. The ethos behind the project was to allow the students to engage in a realistic and practical working environment. Film School involves students coming up with a creative and original idea for a film script, devising every aspect of pre-production and shooting the film with the whole crew, as well as editing the footage into a completed product. Students then produce a marketing package alongside a premiere event where they pitch the whole project to industry experts for feedback, all within a 2-week period. The finished film is then submitted to the internationally recognised Cornwall Film Festival. Over the last 16 years, the students have enjoyed a frenetic and high-speed production turnaround in order to meet all of the requirements to deliver the finished project to the panel and festival. When Film School starts, the media timetable gets suspended for 2 weeks so they can focus entirely on this activity with the support of industry professionals and course tutors. The imposition of the short deadlines reinforces this setting, meaning students get their own experience of a professional film set while still at college. All of the students are designated jobs that contribute to the production, giving a sense of professionalism whilst working and managing high amounts of pressure to complete the project before the 2-week deadline. Over the 16 years of the project, hundreds of students have benefited from real media production experience, many of whom are now working in industry and teaching others the skills they gain through Film School. We hope Film School continues to benefit future students and will enable them to realise their true potential and what they want to pursue in the future regarding their career. 10 days, one idea. This is Film School.
Hi, it's John Crooks here from Hollywood. How are you?
It starts as though it's all normal, just the start of a normal day.
Basically just addicted to video games, he's completely addicted.
Influence on the tagline is no mistakes or mistakes.
Yeah, the use of lighting in black and white and how that can be used to manipulate the audience into seeing things and create sort of an atmosphere within the horror.
And it's a horror thing about 3 friends going to the woods, hungover.
The editing, a little horror comedy, and one
Yeah, what I got, quite 80s retro vibe. I found the whole thing to really be in kind of just one room, whether it's an office space or just his room, a bit dark, dingy, no lighting, but it makes the computer stand out a lot more.
The winning vote went to Ollie with the computer AR stuff. Yeah, I think I know it.
It's almost like bringing the movie over here and going, okay, how do you make this movie?
You've got a lot of story without having to actually tell about it. Yeah, exactly. I quite like this glass screen. Yeah.
really want to cover this up with more slides here, but just to show them it's basically this way, the walls there, so it doesn't look like a room. That face just gives you vibes of that guy.
That's smart, dude. My first thoughts of film school were that I was going to be on a beach and someone was going to be yelling at me to hold the boom mic higher.
Originally my first thoughts on film school was that it was going to be a very scary experience, but now it's all started. It's a lot more calmer and I'm excited to do it.
It's so far been actually really good team building exercises.
Great, I think it's really good, it's really interesting. I like how we're slowly easing into it.
Not overly liking it, but not disliking it. It's slow paced and not overly what I thought it would be.
Bit scary, bit creepy. We're all working together quite well. The scripts, the story and everything's good and it sounds like it's going to be fun to make.
My job role is director of photography, and that job entails, so far, gathering mood boards and thinking about camera shots, what's going to be involved in filming.
My job role is the first AC, which is in control of the lighting and to make sure that every scene looks perfect and how it's meant to intend.
My job role is director, so I've been doing the script so far. Been giving my creative ideas to everyone.
So my job role in film school is sound, so at the moment I'm basically just listing down all the different sounds that could be in the film. Like could be literally anything, like just footsteps or water dripping down from like a bunker.
My role is AC1.
My job role is the producer. I'm like overseeing what everyone's doing and helping organise everyone and keeping everyone on track.
My job role in the group is art director, which means I work mostly with on the set and making sure all the pictures look how they're supposed to, and everything looks neat or dirty or however they want it to look.
Today has gone pretty well. We've got a lot done. We've done the set, the script is pretty much done. I've emailed an actor, yet to get a reply, but I emailed him. What else have we done today?
So I've just been adding new stuff onto my sound effects list.
Well, I've been blacking out all of the lights, all of the windows, so we can make our own lighting instead of the natural light each in a room.
Today I've been directing people on how to set up the set that we're creating for the production, and I've been helping the producer to write down notes on what we have to be, what we have to do tomorrow.
And tomorrow we're going to finish off the set and sort out the actors.
So today I think there's been quite a lot of success. We were down in the shooting location, and we played around with reading the script out, seeing how it all fit in. Some good criticisms, and I adjusted the thing twice. And yeah, now I've gotten to a point where I think it's really good. There's a lot of comedy now in there, so I'm pretty pleased with it.
I'm cutting out some signs.
Focusing on the green screen a bit, trying to get that sorted.
We're building on the walls for the set, so we're making it all dark so it doesn't reflect any light.
The shots for outside. The idea.
Okay, so that's his bunker. We're just doing a recce for film school. These guys are finding some shots.
Yeah, found the shots.
Actor's shoes.
What about the actor's shoes?
He should bring his own shoes because I asked him for his sizes and he gave a shoe size, but so I'm just going to ask him to bring his own shoes.
We're currently setting up the blue screen below the desk, so when we do like a wide shot, you won't be able to see like the gap through the table.
Stop like right here to make the button central. So it's like he rolls in, introduce the button, this is the thing.
And finding out which ones we can do without an actor, so we can do it tomorrow or Wednesday, I suppose, if we run out of time tomorrow. Just so when the actor's here, we have all the time on the scenes that are with the actor, so we're not wasting time.
Today I finished off doing the green screens and they're all done. They're all set and they're ready to get the pictures projected on them, all sorts.
Today we've just been really figuring out our positions on set, what we're going to be doing on set, such as like figuring out what language to use on set.
I've been using this boom mic for the set today. We've been practicing like different takes before the actor comes into next week.
Okay, well today I think we've made a lot of progress so far. I'm definitely thinking we're probably ahead of schedule, which is great.
We spent the afternoon learning about the language used on set, and which I've taken some notes, which is good, so I know about that now.
We're right now taking like the first shots of exactly where we're going to be filming.
Testing out how the lighting's going to work with the green screens. So we're just going to do a small take, then on the computer.
Let's do this bit. How are we going to do this bit? Then I can help you with that.
Yeah.
I think this is going to end up on the big screen. This is just the test to see how it works. Take your lens, give it to me. So I'm going to give that to you. So take one hand that way. Don't touch the back. Don't touch the front. Keep it like an air distance between it. Yeah. When I give you the lens, you say my lens.
Now we're just kind of setting everything up, making sure we're ready for Monday. A bit hard without the producer, but I think we should be fine.
That's our first shot. Then we'll do some running shots. Then we'll do some looking shots. Then we'll do a.
How are you feeling?
Good, actually, despite the fact we have a few less people. I think we're actually doing all right. Just did some rehearsals. It's looking really good so far. Now we're going to be doing the real thing.
Yeah.
So your character, obviously, he's really much in a hurry. He's really on the clock.
Well, it's nice to meet the students. Group isn't as big as normal. Apparently, it's a bit of a COVID problem. But they've all been very kind and lovely, and they seem to have prepared the set very nicely. And there's all the props we need. I suppose the usual kind of learn as we go, develop skills, ask lots of questions. But yeah, so look forward to the day.
Okay, so turn over. And Steve and Marco.
Scene 1, state 1, take 1.
That right, Steve. Steve's going to run straight through here, guys. Straight towards the red car, Steve, yeah? And action. Action.
What's happening next?
Well, we'll be shooting the main scene with the monitors. So yeah, so far it's going pretty good. The film's looking around a bit, maybe like there it is. All comes on.
It's nice to hear the students having some opinion on things and pointing at adding set dressing, and I feel for them because there's not a whole team here, so a lot of them are having to do multi-roles. So I think they're still a bit slow on what they need to do, but they're slowly picking it up. I think as they soon realise that things in between the shots need to be quite quick, otherwise we won't get it done.
Like tapping the right, go like yeah, we'll do then go to the main switch.
Alright. Okay, and rubble. You going rubble?
Yeah, my arms have been aching quite a lot, so that's kind of it, to be honest. I don't really know what to say.
And we've recorded about 40% of the scenes in here. We've got to do the final action scene and a few more scenes in here tomorrow.
This morning we started filming outside almost immediately, went through some rehearsals, but we got that done. Now we've just been sorting out the set inside, doing some rubble, and now we're going to be working on some close-ups of his reaction to the computer starting up.
Day 1 finished, it's all gone very well, the guys have worked really hard. We're going to finish a bit earlier than we planned, but the next scenes are quite complicated, so we need the entire length of time to do it.
We've done some more close-ups and over-the-shoulder shots of the keyboard typing scene. Got some pretty good ones. We're going to be working on doing the wire scenes. We're going to wrap some wires around, do some reversal stuff.
God must have, I don't know, yeah. How did it even do it?
What's happened, did you?
You didn't know? Okay, now I'm confused. There you go.
This morning we've been trying to do the last scenes, so we've been getting close-ups and wide angles of every scene so we can have variation shots.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's all going well.
What was the issue with your headphones? Is one good?
Oh, well, I managed to get my student ID wrapped up in all the wires, basically, and it was really awkward.
Get over me! What are you doing?
We've seen him in that, and then we're going to do a close-up of what that's seeing.
Just setting up what will be our last shot. Well, not we will have more to do, but in continuity of this, it will be the last shot.
Alright? Okay, then press enter again.
That's a wrap.
End of another film school. Good fun as always. I think it was a bit harder because they had problems with COVID, so I lost quite a few students, which made it harder on the other students. But I enjoyed the project. It was good. I think the outcome will be good. They had a lot of fun doing it. It was nice seeing them working together and having to do the extra jobs they couldn't do before. It was all in all a good project to work on, which was fun. Good stuff.
Very positive, actually. Found it to be very fun. Exhausting, but very fun. I've learnt about a lot of the language that is used in film sets. And I've learnt a lot of the different types of equipment. I used, briefly I did use a lot of the recording equipment, which has been really interesting. Yeah, I found it to be great. Definitely, you know, from looking at previous film schools and stuff, it very productive, very fun.
It's good. I enjoyed the 2.5 days that I was actually there on COVID, so I missed quite a lot of it. But what I did when I was there, it was fun to work as a team, building the set and everything, which was quite fun. But more like the role of the producer, schedules and helping around. But especially when I was there the first 2 days, it was more because we were such a small group, we were working together. So it was nice, I got like insight into other roles as well, I suppose. Very excited to see the end result. Sounds like it's going to be very good.
It was alright. I enjoyed myself a little bit. I learned how hard it was to actually make a film. I thought it was a lot easier than it was, but it wasn't. A lot more harder. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
It was really good, and it surprised me a lot with how a set works and how everyone on the set works. That in a professional set, it's a lot of trial and error, and you can't skip to a good product. You have to put in the effort to make it look that good, like there's no way around. It felt like I was in the industry, like it didn't feel like I was at college, it felt like I was working on a project, and I feel very proud of it.
My experience at film school was really good actually. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was excellent. Holding the boom mic was quite tiring after like a few hours. I mean, at the beginning it was like, oh okay, this is no big deal. But after like a few hours it did start to get quite tiring, especially on my arms. But yeah, other than that, I think I really enjoyed it. I've learned a lot of like different techniques on like different camera angles, like cinematography. Obviously I've learned quite a lot on how to use sound properly as well. Also just like the language as well, like, you know, when to communicate with the other people and stuff. It's really good. Yeah, really enjoyed it. It was definitely what I expected it to be. I did expect it to be like quite head on, quite quick. You know, you have to do things quick, there's no mistakes. You have to be kind of ready and in the mindset. And yeah, it definitely was what I expected, I think.